After uploading your logos and favicon, the next step is to attach a domain name to your website. In the left-hand menu, go to Settings, General, Domain Names. Currently, your website has a temporary domain name. You can use any first or second-level domain name that you own. In your domain registrar's DNS settings, change the A record to point to the IP address shown in the tooltip. You can also add additional domain names that will redirect to your primary domain. For example, you might want to add the www subdomain version of your main domain. To avoid the not secure warning in browsers, you should enable SSL protection. If you already have an SSL certificate, simply enter its details and save the configuration. Your connection will become secure. Our platform also supports automatically obtaining a free SSL certificate from Let's Encrypt and will renew it without any manual action on your part. To enable this, turn on the toggle switch shown in the interface. After saving the settings, the certificate will be issued automatically. Now, when you visit your website, you will no longer see the security warning. GEO-IP is a technology that determines a user's location based on their IP address. It allows for automatic redirection of visitors to the regional version of your website. Let's say your company has a website at website.com, and you want to create country-specific versions like pl.website.com for Poland, de.website.com for Germany. When a user from Poland visits website.com, the system detects their location and automatically redirects them to pl.website.com. There, the user will see the website in Polish, with prices in zloty and local delivery options. GEO-IP is particularly valuable for large-scale projects. It helps improve the user experience and enables businesses to tailor their offerings to different regions. Before enabling this feature, you must have created multiple websites, each configured for a specific language and country. To activate GEO-IP, toggle the Use GEO-IP switch and then add a rule. For example, to target Poland, select the country. You can also target specific regions and cities, and enter the redirect URL. Once the settings are saved, users accessing second.ventumprint.com from Poland will automatically be redirected to the Polish version of the website. You can create multiple GEO-IP rules like this simply clicking Add Rule button. Since your websites might operate in different time zones, it is important to configure the date and time settings for each website individually, including time zone and time format. Country and language settings. A single website can operate in one or multiple countries. This setting affects elements like shipping form fields. If your website serves only one country, for example, Poland, specify it and define the mobile phone number mask. Next, select the languages your website supports and set the default language. You can disable the language code in the URL and add a country code in the URL. A URL is a standardized format used to specify the unique address of a resource on the Internet. By default, the language code is included in the full website address. When a user switches the language code in the URL also changes accordingly. For your convenience, especially if your website supports only one language, you may choose to disable the language code in the URL entirely. Alternatively, you can add a country code by selecting the appropriate country from the list. After saving your settings, you will see the country code reflected in the URL structure. Please note, if you have filled in all required fields correctly, you will see a success notification in the top right corner of the screen after saving. If something is missing, a red notification will appear instead. The platform will highlight the incomplete fields in red. Choose the preferred system, metric or imperial, for your website. Select the default language to be used for internal documentation. Currency settings. Select one currency per website. Specify the currency code that will be displayed on the website, and choose its position and sum format. If your company-wide default currency is set to, for example, US dollars, but your website's currency is set to Polish zloty, the platform will automatically convert values based on the current exchange rate. This is possible because our platform is integrated with the European Central Bank and receives daily exchange rate updates. This feature is especially useful for companies managing multiple websites in different countries with different currencies. However, all analytics and statistical data will be displayed in the company's primary currency.